Hi, my name's Adam Lovelock from Coconut Marketing, and this is Whiteboard Weekly number 63. So this week I'm going to look at a quick franchise recruitment update around the summer of 2023 and where are we now from a franchise recruitment point of view. And to do this, mainly I'm looking at Google search traffic. So search traffic around all of the key search terms we know people search when looking for a franchise opportunity and comparing that to where we've been in previous years, etc. But also a little bit of conversations that I've had with franchisors as well. So where are we now? Well, to be totally honest, I think we're now the same place we have been for quite a few years. And I've recorded a lot of these updates and I think a lot of them probably sound quite similar. But the reality is I think we have been in the same place that we have been for a long time. And to give a bit of background on that, when you look at the search traffic around people searching for a franchise, it's actually been on a decline ever since about 2011. So the last time there was a big recession, it created a whole host of traffic of people looking for franchise opportunities. And then ever since 2011, it's been declining a bit. This was compounded when all of the Brexit uncertainty come about. And I'm sure franchisors can remember this because it had been similar in the situation we're in now. There was lots of uncertainty around Brexit, the economy, and it caused a bit of people to stop making decisions a little bit and less traffic around franchising in general. That was around 2017-19, and then of course the pandemic hit in 2020. But the reality when you looked at search traffic, it was already quite low pre-pandemic, and the pandemic might have had a small impact, but it recovered pretty quickly after. So when it comes to actually searches around franchising, we're pretty much in the same place as we are now than we were going back to sort of 2016-17. So there's not less people looking for a franchise, but I think there are some consumer behavior elements which are also impacting. One of them being uncertainty. There's absolutely no doubt when you look at search traffic for franchising, whenever there's any type of uncertain event happening, it could be Brexit referendums, general elections, war in Ukraine, any of these type of things that happen, pandemics, you can see a dip in search traffic. And also, of course, the uncertainty means that it makes it much harder for people to make decisions. So one of the things that we absolutely see, the uncertainty impacts both the number of leads that come through, but also people making decisions once they become a lead to become a franchisee. However, I think this is where the consumer behavior bit comes in slightly because the traffic hasn't gone down. If you probably took leads across the franchise sector, they're probably almost certainly down now than they were going back to 2016. However, the traffic's about the same. And this comes down to the fact that no one particularly likes being sold to now. We all believe that we can research decisions more and more. And there's as many people, probably some of your best leads potentially, are actually looking at your franchise opportunity, but just haven't become a lead yet. If you think of the things that you're looking to buy, all the research you do, the company you're looking to buy from a lot of the time won't know until you're ready to buy. And that's exactly the same when people researching franchise opportunities. So one of the things I'd be encouraging you to do as a franchisor is to take that approach really, to believe that there's lots of people looking at your opportunity, you just don't know about them yet, and think of ways that you can try and bring them into your process a little bit earlier. Could you be educating them a little bit earlier on their search for a franchise, about franchising, about your opportunity, and offering webinars, ebooks, whatever that might be, to help them on that journey so they become an inquiry a little bit sooner. Looking at the next 6 months, well, it's difficult to say. I think there's a good chance that we've been in this kind of uncertainty now for 4 or 5 years. It does feel, and I've said this in all of the updates, that there's much better times to come from a franchise recruitment point of view when some of this uncertainty goes away. I still think there's a lot of economic uncertainty around. The job market's still fairly strong. I think a big event like an economic downturn, which we're kind of already in, but an even bigger one, if we suddenly saw a mass companies calling people back to the office, one of these kind of things could really spark the growth in interest around franchising. And I do think that will come, but I'm not sure whether it will come in the next 6 months. So I hope this update has been useful. I really welcome your thoughts in the comments below on how you're finding franchise recruitment at the moment.